Hi lovers, you're welcome to another episode on Personality Talks. My name is Agufobi Choma Sinthe and I'm here to tell you something very important. The topic says why you should not feel the way you feel when persons live your life. Why you should not feel the way you normally feel when certain persons live your life. Sorry for my voice. I have something to tell you. I have something to tell you. Listen. How do you feel when people live your life? How do you feel when the person you love actually don't want to stay with you anymore? Do you feel terrible? Do you feel bad? Do you feel hot? Do you feel so awful? Do you want to ask questions? Why is this happening? Do you just want to approach them for them to tell you the reason they broke up with you or the reason that certain person don't want to be around you anymore? What you just want to ask questions, you just want to feel good, you just want the person to tell you why they are living your life. You just want everybody around you. But I have something to tell you. In this life, everybody mustn't be for you. You only be for yourself. Then the value you have will attract the persons that are meant to stay with you. That is the truth. I will tell you one thing on this live video. There are certain persons that can come into your life. We have people that come into your life for a reason. We have people that can come into your life for a season. And we have people who come into your life for a lifetime. People come into your life for a reason. Some persons, you just meet them randomly. They just serve their purpose and you cannot tell how the friendship just went off. You cannot be able to tell how the friendship is going anymore. You cannot be able to express how things are working. They came and they served their purpose in your life. That is the friends that come for a reason. Then we have another certain persons that come into your life for a season. These are persons who come into your life maybe for a period of 6 months, a period of 1 year. At a long run, you cannot tell about the friendship. They just come to serve their purpose in a particular season. Either 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. It depends on them. Then we have persons who come into your life for a lifetime. For a lifetime. They are just there in thick and thin. In every aspect of your life. You keep seeing these persons. They are there from birth till death. They are in your life for a lifetime. So let's not deviate from the topic. We say, why you should not feel the way you feel when certain persons live your life. The reason people live your life is because you grow. Do you understand what I'm saying? Persons live your life because you grow. Any friend you are having now is because of the state you are into now. So you stay with persons. Persons stay around you. Once you grow, the ones that cannot be able to grow with you, you shed them away. You just shed them away. You cannot keep everybody around you. That is the truth. You cannot keep everybody around you. Some persons, you leave them behind because they can't keep your growth. You grow. That is the truth. So for you to leave, people to live your life is because either you are not growing or they are not growing. Maybe you have turned you get to understand who you are. You get to understand everything about you. You keep growing. You keep meeting people. The persons you meet today is as a result of the level you are. Some persons cannot grow with you. So when people live your life, it's either you are not growing or they are not growing. Because it's meant for you to leave some certain persons who will be taking you backwards while you are trying to grow. The same thing happens if you're not growing with a certain persons. You keep wondering, why do they leave me? That is because either you are not growing or they are not growing. That is the truth. So certain persons live your life because you are growing. If you are not growing, that means they are not growing. So every single person you meet in your life is as a result of the stage you are into. You cannot keep people You cannot keep everybody that you meet in this world. So the persons you meet will determine the level you are into. So everybody is not meant to stay around you. So don't always feel terrible. Don't always feel bad when people leave you. It's okay for you to ask questions. We keep our mind. We want to know the reason why they are leaving us. But if you cannot get the answer, know this thing. Either you are not growing or they are not growing. And also be aware that you cannot keep everybody around you. You can never keep everybody around you. So the kind of persons you meet determine the kind of stage you are in your life. That is why there are certain persons or certain friends in your life now you cannot tell about. You cannot be able to talk about how the friendship went off. You cannot be able to tell how the whole thing happened. You just feel like saying it the way it is. So do not always feel terrible when persons leave you. Do not feel terrible when people leave you. It is okay for people to leave you. They leave you for a reason. Some must have served their purpose in your life. That is why they left. Why some are just there to fulfill their purpose in a season. Why persons are there to stay with you in a lifetime. So when people leave you, pick your peace. Pick your peace and move on. That means either you're growing and they are not growing, or they are growing and you are not growing. That is why people leave you. So people leaving you doesn't mean that all hope is lost. You need to check the angle you are, the stage you are. Are you actually growing, or you're just being there for try to fulfill every purpose? People will leave you. You will leave people. People will leave you, and you will leave people. That is the truth. So that is the life. That is everything about life. You grow every single day of your life. That is why you cannot keep every person around you. You keep the ones that are meant to stay. You let go of the ones that are not meant to stay. So I have this word for you today. Do not feel terrible. Do not feel hot. Do not feel that all hope is lost. Do not feel incomplete because persons leave you. Some have saved their purpose and they are gone. Accept it. Understand it. Be able to interpret when the right persons are around you. Do not carry everybody along, because not everybody will be in every stage of your life. I believe I've made my point. Why you should not keep everybody, and why you should not feel bad when people leave your life. Check yourself. Understand the reason within yourself. If you can be able to ask questions and get the answer, fine. If you cannot ask questions and get the answer, get to understand why you feel that way. Is it because you are not growing? And never feel bad when people leave you. Some will come and go. Some will come and stay. They have served their purpose, and that is life. Thank you very much for listening to Personality Talks with me today. My name is Agufo Bichoma Cynthia, and I believe with this viewpoint of mine, you get to understand that certain persons leave your life because either they have served their purpose in your life and you are growing, or you are not growing and they are growing. Thank you very much. I love you. Good night.